Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault and welcome to my first ride impression of the 2023 Yamaha R15M that's been updated with the color TFT console. This is the bike that's parked right behind me. It's identical to the one that I have owned, the R15M, but now it gets the full color TFT console, and the rest of the updates I'll just give you a quick overview, and then let's ride and see as to how it feels to ride, because that's where the actual point that matters, because whether they fine-tuned it better, whether they've given good initial pickup, I'm curious to find that out. I'm sure you are as well. So let's just quickly go through the bike. It's undeniably one of the most beautiful looking bikes currently available in our market. No matter how many times you walk around it, you want to give it another glance. That's how beautifully made this motorcycle is. Flawless. You have the RDNA, you have the Yamaha RDNA completely instilled into this, every nut, bolt and screw. So now let's try and see the color TFT console, which is the star of the show. So here you have the display and shift light right over there, and I think you have an ambient sensor which changes between black and white display. So I kind of loved it when I was riding it. You will see the footage, and it is absolutely phenomenal that they are giving this kind of a display here in this price point. You have clock, you have quick shifter indication, gear position indicator, the RPM, the right position, speedo is nice and visible, the fuel gauge is nice and visible, you have the average fuel economy and average speed, battery voltage, coolant temperature, and yeah, these are the current fuel economy. And then you have trip 1, trip 2 and odometer, and the other this thing. So these are the arrows keys with which you can navigate the bottom this thing. Then you have the select button, which actually opens up another display. So this is the lap timer, which you want to turn it on while you're on the track, the regular lap timer, and here you have the VVA indication as well. So guys, now we've seen the two layouts. One is for lap timer, another is the standard layout. Now this is in the day mode, I believe, and when you press this and leave the select button, it's not that long press, or it's something in between you have to do. Just press and leave it, and suddenly you have the menu settings, because if you press select once, you have the lap timer on, but if you press it for 3 or 4 seconds and just leave it, then you have the menu settings. Here you have the display setting, here you have the lap timer, you can turn on traction control, turn off traction control, you have other system settings like clock, customer name, customer number. Everything can be edited and personalized as per your preference. You have the shift indicator as well, which you can indicate when you want it to start, whether you want it to start at 8,000 and start blinking, flashing at 10,000 RPM, which is the right way to go actually. So then you have the display setting, which is interesting because you can adjust the brightness, you can put it night and day. Then you have the display color, which you can set it to auto, or you want it black, just put it black all the time. Then you have the wallpaper. You've seen the white display, so we're going to check the smart or this thing sport display or the sport wallpaper. We'll set it to sport, and let's see how the wallpaper looks. Go back now. So this is the wallpaper with the R this thing in the background, and then it looks gorgeous in this setting with the neutral being highlighted in green and the blue wallpaper. Really comes alive and looks absolutely stunning. So what are the other bits that they have added here? So if you can see, they've added LED turn signals or turn indicators as standard. Everything else already came pre-included. The radial tires are there. Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
I'm a fan of your
Thank you so much. So ఇది ఒకటి కంప్లీట్ చేసేస్తాను. సో యా, ఇట్స్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎ జాయ్ టు మీట్ పీపుల్ హూ అప్రిషియేట్ యువర్ వర్క్. సో థ్యాంక్స్. మీ పేరు తమ్ముడు? Jay Kumar. So these guys are here to chill with your friends. So let me finish this and we'll just converse. So this is the let me just continue and finish this off. So as it has looked absolutely stunning. You have the LED DRLs, you have a bifunctional LED up front which is used for high beam as well as low beam. You have the KYB USD forks which offer superb directional stability and offer superb handling characteristics. Then you have the disc brakes, dual channel ABS is offered. Then the blue wheels look absolutely stunning as well. Delta box frame. The seat they say is new, but it is almost identical to what I got with my motorcycle, so there's not much of a change. The R15M logo is in 3D, and of course this is the star of the show. So good that they've listened to the feedback and they've given us exactly what we wanted. They've given us LED turn indicators as standard. They've given us a color TFT console, and everything else was already spot on. The sun is setting. It's a beautiful day here in Hyderabad, and can't wait to ride this. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and ride this absolute beast of a machine. And yeah, traction control quick shifter is enabled. Now let's ride it and let's feel the RDNA. Woo-hoo-hoo. Feels good right off the mark. Like when compared to my R15M, this one feels to have better pickup. The tires are not running. It's a brand new bike, so you can't just try to become a Rossi right off the mark. Similarly, the brakes need to be bedded in, but still the quick shifter is working flawlessly. Oh, wow, so much of control. That's what makes the R15 such an amazing machine. The clip-ons are low set, so there's nothing great in terms of comfort. It's proper super sport stance that you come looking for. It is aggressive. The pegs are higher, the clip-ons are lower, but the one satisfying thing is the initial pickup was slightly missing in the version 4 when I bought the R15M, but now with the TFT update, I think they fine-tuned the engine a little bit, so there's that instant juice right off the mark. So let's give way to those who want to go. Oh, wow, brilliant agility, superb handling. Ooh. Superb direction changes as well. Feels so true to itself. Oh, wow. I wish I had this bike for some more time. It's just an initial ride impression. Proper RDNA instilled into this. Yes, the initial pickup is much better right off the mark when compared to the initial V4 that was launched last year or maybe what a splash, huh? Something for the camera, but the quick shifter is working fine. I think the traction is enabled. I've turned off the traction. I'll show you navigate through. I should have navigated you through the user interface already, but yeah, it feels very, very satisfying. And they've given it the right kind of updates. I don't know how they managed to do that, but they just come up with the right updates at the right time. No one expected a quick shifter. No one expected traction control in a 155cc bike. But then now they have come up with the color TFT console. That too, almost a similar kind of unit that we see on the R1. How cool is that? For the proper R enthusiast, they've given it all. Dual channel ABS, aluminum swing arm, USD forks, you name it, they've given it everything to the best selling motorcycle from Yamaha. I mean, this thing is here to set new standards, set new benchmark, and that doesn't change with every generation, every iteration that they bring out. They just keep getting better and better. A lot of traffic. Wow. So for the city, is it the right bike? Yes, it is, if you enjoy the super sport kind of seating posture. Some people do enjoy. They feel at home when you grip your tank with your knees. Then just simply relax on the clip-ons just to steer the bike. This sweet little rocket wants to just cut through corners. Man, such a sweet little monster. Refinement is there, no vibration whatsoever. The slipper clutch to watch your back while doing faster downshifts. It's just as good as it can get. So that's pretty much it. Initial impression of the R15M 2023 model with the color TFT console. It comes loaded to the brim. You have traction control, you have quick shifter, and now this gorgeous looking color TFT, well ahead of its class. Ooh, I love the shift light on this one. It's so damn perfect to give you the feel of the adrenaline rush as you ring the throttle wide open and shift up into sheer ecstasy. And just propel yourself into another dimension altogether, the R dimension. VR perfection is what they call it. They're not wrong. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoy watching this. The sun setting in the background and this beautiful silver color. Oh, I miss my machine now. Can I have it again? Let's see.